Hello, everyone. In this video, I would like to mainly talk about our health because it is the most important thing in our lives. We need to be healthy to be able to function properly on a daily basis, to do anything, including working. Now, back in 1950s or 1960s, there was a scientist in UK that claimed that sugar is extremely unhealthy and that it contributes to us gaining weight significantly. And it affects us all parts of our organs. And at the same time, there was another scientist in the United States of America who was ridiculing the other scientist and was saying that actually oil is not healthy. We should avoid eating a lot of oil. And he was funded by the Sugar Association of United States, meaning all the sugar companies was funding him, bribing him. And yet what happened was his claim was received widely, and the UK scientist was ridiculed. And this is a very long time ago. That is like 60 years or something. Fast forward now, the products that we buy from a grocery store for our everyday use, what's in them? They are filled with sugar, a lot of sugar. I will show you guys some products. Just an example. I have a tomato paste. For each 2 tablespoons, there is 4 grams of sugar. Now, 4 grams equals 1 teaspoon of sugar. So you divide the gram into 4, and that number is the number of teaspoons. So each 2 tablespoons of sugar has 1 teaspoon, each tablespoon of tomato paste has 1 teaspoon of sugar. Imagine how much sugar is in this one. Coke, which is extremely popular. A lot of us drink without thinking. It has 39 grams of sugar in this. Almost 10 teaspoons of sugar here. You have teriyaki sauce. A quarter cup has 19 grams, which is almost 4.5, 5 teaspoons of sugar. Quarter of a cup is how much? This much, this much. And ketchup. One tablespoon has 4 grams of sugar, which means 1 teaspoon of sugar. Each tablespoon of this has 1 teaspoon of sugar. I'm not sure how many of us knew how much sugar are we exactly consuming. And you might say, oh, ketchup, you usually eat it with fries. It's, we all know it's unhealthy. A lot of us drink Coke. And you think the pasta that you get from grocery store to cook at home, you think they don't have sugar? They also are filled with sugar. One of the things that is the most unhealthy, almost every product we buy from any grocery store is filled with them. And Heinz, you might think it's just a ketchup company. They own over 200 big brands of companies. They are multi-billionaire, those companies. And also, you might say, They're private companies. Of course, they just want to make money. That's their priority. But then why aren't they getting controlled? Where is Health Canada? How is Health Canada is not stopping Heinz from selling this poison, where most of it is like this much sugar, absolute poison. Not only you gain a lot of weight, it's bad for each organ of your body. So you think the government cares about us or our health? How are they letting all these in our grocery stores? And because health is extremely important, I wanted to talk about that. And also to give us an idea that, look, if they do not care about our health, why would they care about anything else? We are being used from the time we are born till the day we die. They squeeze out whatever they can get from us. They feed us the most harmful things in our food. Whatever you eat is unhealthy. They make a lot of money that way. And also, when you eat something unhealthy, you start having health issues. You go to a doctor, and then they give you medication. And all the pharmaceutical companies, they're worth multi-billion-dollar companies. They make money out of you while you are eating unhealthy, feeling unhealthy, and getting serious diseases, blood pressure. That's one of the most common things. Why those things happen? Because of not what we are not eating, what we are eating. We need to be more aware. We just have to know that if they don't care about our health, why would they care about anything else about us? All we are products for them. We make the money from the day we are born in different forms till the day we die. And they control our thinking from kindergarten all through school. Everything is controlled. Free thinking is not promoted, it's demoted. They don't want you to have free thinking. Majority of us don't. College, university, same thing. If they do not care about us as just being humans, why would they care what we believe? Or why would they care what the actual truth is? Why can we question everything else? Why can we question history? We have the ability to have critical thinking, thinking outside the box. But this world, this man-made world, has consumed all our five senses, all our senses. It's all about comfort, enjoyment, relaxing, pleasure. Why would we think about our creator? Why would we think what happens after we die? We're scared of death, but whatever pain comes, it'll pass. Once your soul leaves your body, you will not be suffering. But how are we gonna face our creator? What questions are we gonna ask? Would we not be responsible? Because our mind, our brain, is the most advanced engine in universe. Our thinking, our mind, our conscience, our existence, we have control over all of it. but only if we think. If we don't, then we are no better than a sheep. And the difference is that sheep don't have the kind of thinking we could have. That's why they follow the shepherd and they go wherever the herd goes. But why are we like that? Why do we think that everyone in the world cares about us? 99.9% of the world, their people are victims. They're just regular human beings like me and you. And we don't control anything, including our thinking. But your brain and your mind is constantly with you. We can use it. We can pause and think. And we can find the answers. So we need to be more critical of the world around us. And we need to stop being consumed by this world that we ourselves created, by the society, by this life that we have made a complete show. Our life has become a stage. TikTok is filled with people, influencers, some, the whole family, where their everyday life is a complete stage for people to see. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong to be successful. We have the ability, we are hardworking. There's nothing wrong to be successful in this world, in every sense. But we need to be successful in our thinking as well. We need to be successful in this world and the world after, whatever it might be. Because we have the ability to think extremely deep and we can find answers to any questions we might have. But I have repeated many times, we need to have the curiosity in order for us to have the questions, and we will yearn and we will search for answers. Till next time.